Socrates and Glaucon are about to go back up when a slave boy comes up and says, "Stop, you cannot go anywhere." Now, the slave boy belongs to Polemarchus, an acquaintance of Socrates. His father is also known to Socrates. His father is Cephalus. And the slave boy orders them to wait, and Glaucon takes the initiative and says, "Yes, we'll wait." And then Polemarchus eventually comes up with a number of other Athenian gentlemen, and they say, and there's a very important interchange in that first page of the dialogue. What happens is this: the gentlemen that are accompanying Polemarchus come up to Socrates and Glaucon and say, "We want you to come to our house. Don't go anywhere. You cannot get away. We want you to come with us." And Socrates says, "Well, we had really planned to get away. We really hadn't expected to spend much time here down in Piraeus." And he says, "None of that. See how many of us there are? See how few of you there are? Either prove stronger than us or come with us." Now, what we have here is the establishment of the basic theme of the Republic, the dialectic between power and knowledge. The people with the power don't know what they're talking about. They're not philosophers. The one philosopher, the man that has real political knowledge, is the one that is subject to the many. So what we have here is the imbalance between power and knowledge. That theme gets stated again and again and again, the interaction between force and persuasion. Socrates says, "Well, isn't there one more possibility that we could persuade you to let us go?" And one of the men that have come up to arrest them, to stop their progress, says, "Well, could you persuade us if we don't listen?" Think about that in terms of the apology. Think about that in terms of the death of Socrates. Think about that in terms of Socrates' place within the polis, his function as something within the city but also external to the city. He's an alien in the city of his birth. So when all these framing dialogues, when the first part of any of the dialogues happens, give those special care. In this particular case, because this is the greatest of the Platonic dialogues, the framing scene, the first scene, is of the utmost consequence, because symbolically, all the greatest themes of the Republic are being represented there. The connection between force and knowledge, the place of the philosopher in the city, the relationship between the philosopher and the demos, are all represented there. It's this disjunction between power and knowledge that makes the Republic necessary, that makes an inquiry into the nature of a good political order absolutely necessary. They say, "Well, there are lots of them and there's only two of us," and Glaucon says, "Well, okay, we'll go." At this point, what's very important is that Socrates doesn't make any decisions. Glaucon is making the decisions for himself and for Socrates. Why? Well, because in an unhealthy state, in a badly organized political entity, inferior men make decisions for philosophers. Right? In other words, all this symbolism is going on, and this is only the first page into it. So